right now.
Okay. Yeah, the last episode, the town of Wheat Reef was attacked by assassins. Everyone there was butchered. That's not chill. El and was there, which also led to being butchered. And now you guys are in the town of Kara with not a single fucking coin to your name, practically. Because you just spent it on resurrection.
Reincarnation, technically.
I'm actually me right now?
Yes, I'm nerd emoji.
I'm actually God.
Give her a fucking nerd emoji face.
Alright, if you are actually me again, the gun's going off. Yeah, you guys are, we ended up last session, we're on the ship. You're fucking destitute practically, but at least you got a boat.
We have a boat, we have weapons, we have stuff we can sell, we can steal shit.
We're rich in
We can
spirit,
earn money
as Chauncey
honestly.
will say.
Some of us are.
I believe we had a couple of first of all, we wanted to go and find a piece of orc mummy. I would say sea elf mummy, but it's different now.
We don't know what she's gonna be.
Well, no, she's going to be in the same place because she died next to where Andrith died.
We don't know what she's gonna be though.
No, we don't know what she's going to be yet. We can hope it's going to be something fun and not insane, but So there's find a piece of Andrith's mum. Gently repose the piece so it doesn't rot. Go on a heist.
I was gonna say we gotta get the funds for it.
Yeah, that's what the go in the heist is. That's what heist is for.
So wait, okay, would it be better then to split the party so people go find peace, the other people go heisting?
You have a week.
Do we have multiple means of breathing in the water? Because if not, I'm like the only person that can breathe in the water now.
Yes, don't forget I got water breathing last week.
Okay.
Well, last session.
I think it might actually be better if I am a part of the heisters rather than collecting a piece of Anlin's mother.
Why?
Because I'm magic.
Just Clank.
Yes, but Clink, are you good at subterfuge?
Yes.
I'm a thief.
Very much.
I know,
Are you not
but you
noticed?
like that. No, you're talking petty thievery. I'm talking about robbing a goddamn bank.
Yes.
If
Yeah,
anything, actually, we might want to put all our eggs in one basket and have me and Clink.
You're right. Should we do the heist first or the body searching first?
Honestly, what I think is going to be the good one.
Wait a minute.
First
I got an idea.
How far away is the by small boat that we were doing?
I was like
Half
an
a
hour,
day.
right?
Like half a day? Yeah.
You know what? 2 hours.
Grab that back. 2 hours. Okay.
Remember how
I
boats
have
work?
big orc arms. Big orc rowboating.
I gave a slice of Chanti's apple to a fish, and it's like very rapidly growing and like mutating and stuff. You remember that?
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah,
sticking around.
I can't
the one
stop.
that walked onto land and started talking and confused people.
Yeah. What if I asked them to go collect a piece of Anlin's mother?
Are they going to know?
Okay.
Are they just going to pick a piece of flesh and go, I think it's this?
They could still be there. The cultists. The seers.
They weren't there when we went and picked you up. Well, I say you,
Yeah, but did
your
you check
head or whatever it was.
the submarine Glean and my mom encountered?
I think
what
it was
about it?
empty when Glean and Andrith's mom went there.
No, because there was the submarine that you guys trapped. If they haven't left yet, especially with all their losses, we might be able to salvage something from them as well.
Okay then. So, so we do want to go searching for the bodies first. Then.
Yeah, that should be our number one priority, I think.
All right, let's do that
Yeah.
then.
Because luckily, water breathing works on like 8 people, and
24
that's
hours.
plenty. That's like our entire crew, and our entire crew isn't coming with us. So
Yeah, we only need, I think 3 people for water breathing. You, me, and
3.
Amleth.
Yeah.
I mean, Clink could cast water breathing on me, and then just stay behind to scope out the highest area.
See, that's what I was thinking of, having the 2 underwater. Well, I say underwater. Orclith and Glean go to collect the piece, whilst the 2 thieves look around at the place and go, "That looks like the best option. That's going to have the pricey stuff in." Get that done at the same time, and then everyone's together for the actual heist, or at least the planning of.
Okay, I like this idea. You and I go case some joints while they go get
Yeah.
materials.
Because we do what we do best, they do what they do best, and then we all just like break into a bank.
I like this plan.
Can you
I'm
not
gonna,
rob
I'm
my
gonna jump in the
work
water
piece?
and I'm gonna wild shape into a sailfish.
Oh damn, he's really moving.
For some
Let's
reason, I think you're going
go.
to say a sea cucumber.
Oh, bye, Glean.
I'm just rocketing off
Hold on,
to the position.
hold on to the fish.
Guess I'm holding on to the fish if he isn't fucking gone without me.
Take a couple of planks of wood and a piece of rope and just do some water skiing.
Yeah, honestly.
Roll for water skiing.
So what we doing?
All right. Well, Clink, shall we? Look
Yes,
around, see-
casing some joints.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't steal from my job again.
A sailfish's top speed is 70 miles an hour, so
We're gonna steal from our job again.
we're gonna steal from her job again.
If that's where the if that's where the most valuable stuff is, and by most valuable I mean the stuff we can instantly use to do the spell, because I don't think ancient artifact works as a material component,
Is it
and we would
100?
need to fence them.
Yeah,
Right,
is it
right.
1,000
So
gold
we should just
or-
go. We should just go
1,000
straight
gold.
cash then.
We should probably go straight cash and or jewels. Easy to sell, no questions asked. If you walk up and say, "Hey, do you want to buy this like ancient painting that I just happen to have?" People are going to ask questions. If you've just got coins,
You know,
then you can just use
Satira's
them.
face hardens a little bit at the mention of using gems as materials. Why don't we just stick with coins?
Well, why don't we just stick with taking whatever we can, and then if there's enough coins, we use the coins, and we keep what's left.
Okay.
No one said we have to stop at 1,000 coins.
You know, you're so right, bestie.
And if what you say you were doing?
I've grabbed onto the fish if I can. If not, I guess I'm just rowboating because.
No. I thought you
left me
wanted to
behind.
water ski.
Oh, am I water skiing? Okay, I'm water
Can we
skiing.
water ski?
I don't know why.
Being pulled
Having
by
a boat
sailfish.
is really nice.
Roll to water
I-
ski.
I'm going to just rope to the small boat and then rope to Glean.
Okay, that
Fuck
works
you.
too. That works too.
Roll to boat. That's an 18 without any modifiers.
You have secured a sled.
I have a water sled.
Yeah, you guys take off, and the other 2 of you, you're looking around town.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
You have a little envenomation.
All right.
Ooh, first roll of the day, and that gets a natural 20.
I got a 17. So
I think we find somewhere really good.
Clink, you're a thief.
Yeah.
Clink, you understand thieves.
Are we going
Clink,
to
it
rob the
takes
thief
you
guild?
no seconds at all to immediately spot the local thieves guild in town.
by just standing out in the open.
It's Clink. No,
Blinky's
like
ex-Thieves Guild. Well, technically, still Thieves Guild.
you go straight onto the docks and you walk about like 10 paces. You look over and see a bar, and then like you do a little double take as you look behind the bar, and you see just like a little thieves marking on a wall.
What's going on, Clink? You see something?
Yeah, Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild. Interesting.
Question is, does DM think we're stealing from the Thieves Guild, or are we going to steal somewhere else?
I'm giving you the keys to every stealing in the kingdom. It's the Thieves Guild.
Well, what better place for information on how to steal some shit?
Yeah.
All right, let's head in.
Going up to the bar, sitting down. Idle conversation with the bartender whilst thieves canting. It's like, we would like some information, if you have any.
He just looks at you, sees the thieves cant, stares up at you. You're just like, use the back entrance. Are you new here?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Well, use the back
Just blew into
entrance.
town. Sorry.
Hey,
Dock
pal.
workers these days,
stupid
and he
town.
just sort of like shakes his head.
A tear is gonna grimace, but let it go.
Back entrance.
Yeah, after
Okay.
being shooed out and going around the back, there is literally an identical bar.
What the fuck?
I thought you were going to say a neon sign pointing entrance here.
No, like the back room, it looks like a storage door. The second you open it, you come into just a fucking like carbon copy flipped bar. The only difference being where there's like dartboards in the other bar or like wanted posters hung up. This one's got just like fucking like stray bits of information, a fucking like sort of like almost evidence board of stuff in one corner, and weirdly one roulette table.
Ooh,
Don't use
roulette.
the table. No, don't.
But come on,
Trust
it's
me.
fun.
Trust me. Don't use the one here. Don't
Why?
use the one here. Because they
Oh.
will cheat you.
Oh, right.
Think. Think like Clink.
Clink, clink. I love this. Can we get that on a shirt?
Just Clink's face and think like Clink.
It's just your reactive on a t-shirt.
And on the back, it's just a swag bag and Clink running away.
I love it.
Yeah, as you sort of like step in, there's a there's an eye-patched wood elf lady behind the counter, and she just sort of like waves you in. Come on in. What can I get you? Anything illicit?
That's the
Oh,
best
you
kind,
know.
isn't it?
Yeah. And she just makes a vague gesture behind her, and the shelves are just lined with like the fucking weirdest sounding boozes you've ever seen in your life. Like that shit colorful. You're almost an alchemist.
What the fuck is Cockle's finger?
You don't want to know.
No, I don't.
No one who drinks it wants to know.
Yeah, I was wondering why there's cockles floating in it as well.
You still don't want to know.
Can I get a glass of giant straight pube?
You sure can. That'll be 5 gold.
King.
You can mark that off your sheet.
Do you
Got
have a
it.
catfish endoskeleton?
No, yeah, she gets a glass out and pours the genuinely like reddest liquid you've ever seen in your life into a glass, and it just pours it over you. It's literally just the color red. You can't even see through the other side of the glass.
Wait, is this for me or Glean?
For you,
Glean's in the water.
For me?
You said you
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to-
Here.
you said
I
you
was
wanted a
Glean's
glass.
swimming. Glean's gone.
Yeah,
It's blub blub.
Yeah, but he said something.
Green, stop talking!
Oh.
You're a fish.
Glub glub.
I want you to flick the rope like how you do against a horse. Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I got this blood red glass in front of me right now.
Yeah. I mean, you ordered it.
I take a swig.
I'm gonna need a Constitution save on this.
Okay. That's 20.
You're fine. You're fine.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Bartender just looks at you like, huh. Yeah, all right.
Oh, that would kill you.
She's made of strong stuff.
So, what brings you to my little establishment?
So we're looking to make a little cash.
Yeah, pocket money.
Okay.
To maybe make it to about 1,000 gold. A little more if possible.
Oh, well, that's a couple years working on the shelves here.
We need it a bit quicker than that.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah. Yeah. What's your sort of tune? What's your vibe? What's that certain je ne sais quoi?
We are both masters of stealth and subterfuge, and
I saw you as you came right in.
we weren't trying.
Because we wanted you to see us.
Is that so?
Sure is.
She just like points two
Blink.
fingers at her eyes and then just points them at you.
While she's doing that, Clink just casts invisibility on herself.
If you're so good at telling who we are, then how many of us are there?
One now.
And
There's
cast
only-
mirror image.
There was only ever one. Or is there two now?
No, there's 5.
I didn't know
Oh.
this drink made you philosophical. That's weird.
Was I ever really here?
Lay it on out though. What you need? You said you have a. You said you need it fast. Are you in debt or something? None of my business.
More like a time-sensitive purpose.
Uh-huh.
We have less than a week.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you need to know the details of what we're going to do with it afterwards.
Okay.
It's just coin.
Coin's coin. We just need to get it.
Well, I mean... See, I don't feel like I need to tell you this, but have you considered robbing the archaeologists?
I have considered it,
Yes.
yeah.
Alright. That's perfect. But I feel like I should warn you, and a little bit of, like, thieves' experience comes with a little bit of a coin attachment.
What, you want to cut?
Oh, no, I just want to get, like, chipped in for a little bit of information I'm about to give you.
That's... Oh, like, you want money right now up front?
A tip.
She just taps the bar.
Alright, fine. I filled up another 5 gold.
She taps the bar again.
Make it 10.
Okay. You just cast some spells there. Right, Kenku?
Yes.
You one of them, like, sorcerers, wizard types?
A wizard.
Okay. So, Archaeologist Guild, top floor, exhibits, and you got those back rooms with all the bits they're currently studying in. Couple offices, right? All that stuff that they can't really display, but they do need to keep preserved, they keep in the basement. Now, again, you're a wizard, right? Have you ever heard of what happens in places where you store a lot of knowledge?
Yes. Thieves go. Steal it.
That too. But I don't really understand it myself, okay? So, hands in the air. I don't know how this works. I just know it does, right? Something about knowledge equals power, power equals something else, and that distorts time or something. So, when you store a lot of stuff in one location with a lot of knowledge in it, it might sort of make that location a little bit larger somehow.
So you're saying it's bigger on the inside?
Yeah. And
time. You mean time with distortion?
yeah, that's what the guy said. Yeah, there was time distortion down there. So I don't know if you might enter there today and come back in a year.
Well, that's less than ideal.
Yeah.
Archaeologists must have some way around it, otherwise they fucked.
That is a good point. Maybe they just pay their staff really well. Oh, that's a good grift. Go in there, say it's been a year, and you get a whole year's salary.
Wait,
I
That
could
might
forge
work.
papers. I could forge papers.
we don't need to. We could just steal Amlet's badge.
Yeah, but Antlet's badge says Sea Elf.
Okay, you have to forge something.
She... So yeah, we forge thing. We come out. We go. Hey, we were in there long time. Money?
Money, please.
Yeah, it might work. Well, aside from that, what other opportunities do we have in town?
Just okay. Real quick before we move on from the archaeologists.
Oh, no, yeah, you go ahead.
Do you
You
have
go ahead.
Do you have a quick turnaround fence here if we do end up taking some stuff?
Hello.
No.
Hi.
Yeah, I think she means she's the fence.
I understand. That's why I said.
Head of rock.
That's why I said good to know. All right,
Okay.
then. No more questions on the archaeologists then.
Nothing else about the archaeologists? Well, how do you feel about digging up graves?
I have zero qualms about digging up graves.
Zero at all. None whatsoever.
Nope.
All
As long
right.
as the things in them are still dead and don't get up.
I don't know.
Good
Anyway.
point.
Lots of well-to-do people get buried round here. I remember, what's her name? Fiona II was buried here 2 years back. The old Queen of North. Yeah, she got buried in the old crypt out back. She's got a fine little golden statue over her crypt. But I'll tell you now, probably not getting in that grave.
Why not?
You know how rich people are. However, if you were to say, I don't know, break into the catacombs or start digging up some random graves, you'll probably line your pockets in no time. Just, you know.
Catacombs, huh?
Yeah, everywhere good's got catacombs in it.
I can argue with that.
I mean, Kar is a lovely island, but we do get hit by the worst of the plagues.
Yeah, we noticed.
Is there a plague going on right now?
No,
There was.
I missed it.
stopped.
you blinked. Sorry.
Bloody. Well, aside from that, there's all those well-to-do stores about. They're pretty fortified, but if you're lucky. Well, you know, skilled.
All right, then. We got some options.
How you do? And of course, we got a little bit more information, but
5 more gold.
all right.
Cheap
told you we-
asses.
I told you we need gold fast. I'm not going to give you my entire fucking pocket right now.
She just like just points at like the map behind her and is like, Car Town is here, right? And here's the location of 3 manors, and she just like marks these sort of like manors on the map, and she's like, there you go, 1, 2, 3. I say about in that order in terms of how rich they are.
Are they currently occupied?
Of course, they're currently occupied.
Do you have any information about the occupants?
You said you got a week, right?
Yes.
Well, in 2 days' time, and she points at the second manor that she marked, this one's having a grand ball.
Are they now?
That they are. I'll
We're talking
figure.
masquerade. We're talking masquerade kind of deal.
Of course.
Hey.
We're on the island of Kara. People masquerade in public. People masquerade when they go to the local bars.
All right, then. This is all very valuable information, and thank you for your time.
Yeah. Don't get killed.
I make a habit not to.
For both our sakes.
Yeah, then we need more money.
Yeah, that'd be inconvenient.
Burial cost these days.
Yeah, that's that's what.
Only so many times you can cast Fireball on someone. Doesn't cremate them well.
You'd think it would, but sure doesn't.
And I've tried.
I'll jot that down for future note.
Fireball does not cremate.
Alright, is that everything you guys wanted to do here?
Yep.
Yep.
Alright,
got
cut
our
back
info?
to
We have our
Uh,
options.
boat crew. You eventually make it back to Wheat Reef. And Liv, you could breathe underwater right now, right?
Yes, and Link casted it.
Okay. You gonna descend on down?
I guess we are.
Alright. You descend on down, the water is not as red, but you know, it's just going to be. You get on down to the ocean floor. I'll tell you now, town is nothing like you remember it. It is now
I hate your words. God.
empty. It is now just empty, and there are signs of commotion everywhere. And it looks like even the buildings themselves in some places are starting to rot a little bit.
Just an immediate investigation check.
Doing a little investigate. What for?
I'm looking for Anlin's mother.
Yeah, I also have to investigate, and also looking for the stuff that they may have not stole off me, but the team didn't know to look for. That is an investigate of 23.
You can't find any of your other stuff here.
Okay.
Not in town. It's even been sort of like picked clean for the most part. But that was also by Clink. Clink did also case this place.
Well, Clink doesn't
There was
have
not much there.
There wasn't much there, but you did definitely case this place. What did you get, Gleam?
Oh shit. Give me a second. Sorry. $15.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to eventually come back to the place you found that Anlif's parts. You find some other parts here. Definitely. They haven't been taken by the black mold.
That must be Anlin's then, because I inoculated Anlin's mother.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, it doesn't really matter the size of the material, but I will take the largest piece.
Alrighty. You gather up some large pieces. I get the feeling Anlif might not want to see this.
I'm just.
Alan is
I-
trying really hard not to stare directly at it.
Yeah, I'm just like looking back at them and just like, they don't need to see this.
You gonna wrap that shit up?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, you managed to get yourself a nice bloody bag of meat. Person meat.
Ugh. Gore bags from Fallout.
Ugh.
And yeah,
How
there's
far away was the submarine?
it was a
No, I'm
it was a
asking, like,
little bit. Yeah, okay. I'm just
I don't
assuming
know,
that Ginger
yeah.
doesn't remember.
Yeah,
It
I
doesn't.
you understand how long ago that was? I have no idea.
Yeah,
It was a
It's been
little
a-
hike east of town.
little hike east.
Yeah.
Let's go check that out next.
I nod.
You guys you head on out of town.
Yep.
Glean, it's not hard to get back to exactly where you were with Enlif's mother before. You find the exact same hiding space from before. It's no longer covered up though. And there is nothing in there.
They managed to unditch the submarine.
Unless it's invisible.
Arcana check.
Punch the water.
Another 15.
Yeah, there's no magic here.
They definitely unditched it.
Ah.
This is not good.
Fine, there's just one more thing I want to check. I need to go back up to the human village, and then I need to... How long has it been? Has it been that weekend yet?
Why specifically the weekend?
We
Because-
sent the we sent the parents and the child off on the free weekend retreat
Oh, they are
to get them out of town.
Yeah, you head back to town, and it is they are still not back.
How long would it take for us to check the other city? Or the other village? Probably a bit too long, right?
It's a bit of a journey.
Ooh. Alright, I'll just hope they cut their losses and ran out.
Yeah, you guys heading back to the car?
I
Yeah.
guess we are, yeah.
Yeah, I'll see you both hit up the ship at the exact same sort of like time.
That's handy.
Or rather, you all eventually get back to it.
All right, how things go on your end?
We got the body part.
We have what we need, yes.
All right, well, we got a few options for how to get a little cash now. You can either rob not the archaeologist's place. Looking at him.
The archaeologist's basement time weave.
Fine.
But no. We have other options. Relax.
Okay.
We could do some petty theft around town. Just try to not like hit up a bunch of stores. Not a good idea in my opinion.
Yeah.
Risky. They got
we-
security.
You could play grave robber. Start digging up graves, or check out the catacombs. See if we can scrape together some shit.
You know what? I am pretty good at opening up a catacomb.
Or
Oh!
if we
It's
wait a couple of
archaeology.
days.
It's not grave robbing. It's archaeology.
Ooh, that's a good spin. I like that. Yeah,
That's not going to help me sleep at night, but okay.
Is anything?
Oh, I actually have to sleep at night now. You know how weird that is?
I actually get tired.
This
Yeah, I
is
can't
weird.
just
This
Tran
fucking
for 4
sucks,
hours.
guys.
What's this feeling? You guys live like this?
Hey, now you know why all our beds are comfy.
Anyway, third option,
Yeah,
and this is
mine's a little small.
fourth option, and this is the one I like the most personally. In 2 days, at this manor, I'm going to point to the second one that the lady pointed out. There will be a masquerade ball.
Counter argument. I am sure none of you actually have any idea on how to mask in high society.
Excuse me?
What? I was raised by
Nah,
nobles. What do you
same.
mean?
I was a
Nah.
noble.
I was the
Fine.
not smuggler
And
merchant.
I am also here.
You could turn invisible, Clink.
Yes, but me have papers of authority saying me merchant.
True.
Nobles like merchants. They buy things
That's very true.
using the money that we're going to steal. I mean, using money.
Because this is an actual current day wealthy family, I think this has the highest score potential.
Okay.
And it'll only take 2 days to get it, which means that we're well within our week time limit.
Remember,
Well, first,
it is longer than week. We can gentle repose. Haven't used it yet, but it was on scroll we found back in Thieves Den. So I put it in book. Gives us an extra 10 days, so it doesn't decay. Which also works for resurrections. So it would mean we have 17 days. Well, about 15 days because of when it happened.
Either way, these are our options.
It is midday.
Alright.
Enlif's mother died
Over.
yesterday.
Okay, so we can
got
basically
16
have
days.
16 days. So we have 2 weeks. So there's no stopping us doing the manor and then all of the others.
See, Clink, this is why I like you.
Yes, I'm going to go
Take what-
to my
take what you can.
job,
Give nothing back.
and I'm going to put in a form of reincarnation, so they know it's me. I'm going to have to gather up all my papers.
Oh, that's good. Me want to look at your papers whilst you do this, because we might have to make new ones,
Okay.
just in case.
There's Meryl.
Just in case.
Welcome to True Under Society, Anlith, now that you're an orc.
Yeah, you get your all your papers together. Luckily, you didn't have any of them on you when you died.
Yeah. Why do you keep papers underwater, especially if they're not like treated papers?
Papers, please.
That shit laminated.
Ew.
Yeah, Clink, do you have a laminator? Otherwise, you won't be able to forge these.
I got a Sharpie.
Let me just double check.
I think a forgery kit would have something that lets you do that.
Yeah, it doesn't technically say.
Laminator.
I don't know if shit's supposed to be laminated in the D&D setting.
you can technically make plastic out of not oil. So
Why don't we do
you
that?
can. We do. It's just more expensive because we haven't. It's easier to take it.
Hey,
from
none
oil.
of you are scientists. Be silent.
Cheery literally is a scientist.
I mean, like, in campaign. You're not gonna make
Anlith
oil
has
refineries.
A college
I-
degree.
I have read the book.
I have a
I've got-
college degree.
You should read one. DM.
No,
what I'm
but
talking
like-
to in the ceiling.
I was gonna say, Anlith's also literally an archaeologist.
Yeah, but what I'm saying
Anyway.
is, how many of you are literally gonna make a fucking, like, plastic refinery district?
Is there money in it? I'll do it.
Where is Meryl?
Where's Meryl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Making a plastic
Not
district.
about currently. Not on a ship, at least.
Fuck. I'm gonna go look for her. I need results, and I need my number 2 with me.
Okay, you can go do a little searching.
That friendship is not on my bingo card.
I'm going to go through my
She's my
papers with
homegirl.
Clink,
All right.
grab the important identifying ones, and prepare to go to my. I don't know. It would be an office. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll say like Indiana Jones. You probably have an office.
Yeah.
Surrounded by artifacts and shit.
It's just
With,
an
like, a
absolute,
lot of empty shelves.
it's just absolutely an absolute fucking mess.
Can we not just sell what you have here?
It's organized chaos.
It's literally just papers.
Papers,
have
maybe
to
one
remember-
stone tablet.
So it's like the first Lord of the Rings with Gandalf, and he's going through all the fucking papers.
It's. You have to remember.
The Grand Library of Gondor.
The,
On the 4th day of
it was my first independent job. Was on the island. Me, Atera, and Glean met.
Good times.
It is precious to me.
No, you really guys did really steal the gems I sent to this place. I really hope they sent the money already.
But yeah, you go over back to your archaeology place. Glean, you can do that little investigation if you want on the side.
Here we go.
It's a me.
It's me, a natural 20.
Also, Clink, are you going with?
Mamma mia.
Yeah, that's spicy.
Going with where?
Going with Anlif to sort of like scout out.
Oh wait,
yeah.
I have no gold, by the way. It was all in my body.
Nobody has gold. What?
I have no gold either. I gave it all to your mother.
Al, do you know what we're doing?
Yeah, I know what we're doing. I know what we're fucking doing. I just realized if they're going to have to like charge me like a gold processing fee, I'm going to have to like put a subpoena on
I have
IOU.
I have 71 gold. How much do you need?
No, we'll see. We'll see. I can also try to like persuade them to like.
I can notarize your work.
You know, Anlith, you dying has been really inconvenient to our finances.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really has. You can imagine the inconvenience to me.
Yeah,
I'm
there's no one else
going to need
inconvenienced.
you to write. I'm going to need a written and verbal apology from you as your boss.
to the whole crew.
Welcome to Japan.
You can have a day off, but we will not let you take it because we will browbeat you into not taking it.
You haven't taken enough overtime yet.
I will literally take 4 extra hours a day than anyone else on this ship
It's
used to. Oh,
Anymore.
not anymore. All right, let's get these forms done.
okay.
But yeah, you head back to the Grand Museum and Archaeologists Guild, and you head on up to reception. Same person as before is sat there that Glean fucking dazed earlier.
Hmm.
Oh.
Who's like just still writing out like a lot of like now overdue sort of like forms.
Okay.
And it just looks like pretty stressed. It just looks up. It's like, yes, hello.
I need to fill out a reincarnation form.
What?
I work here. My name's Adlin. But I met an unfortunate end and had to be brought back by reincarnation.
My condolences. Wait,
Thanks.
Anlith. Wait, you were a sea elf?
Yes.
Oh, how you finding being an orc?
I can't breathe underwater and I can't trance anymore. But I feel really weirdly stronger than I used to.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do those teeth help with like eating at all?
I actually haven't had the opportunity to use them yet.
They just kind of look a little out of place to me. It just looks a little inconvenient is all. But not on you. Just like in general. Like I'm not sure how you would eat like a
Looks
sandwich.
great. On you, it looks
I'm
great.
sure.
Just on anyone else, it looks ugly. I don't like it.
Anyway,
But on you,
anyway.
it looks great.
And she just like pulls
They
out
work
some
it-
papers and just like, okay, can I see your identification slip?
So
Yeah,
fucked.
here you go.
They work as bottle openers.
Oh, that's a great idea. Bottle opener. Oh, that makes sense actually. And yeah, she takes your documents and starts like just like checking them over, and it's like, on the first assignment out, you got killed.
To be fair, I was
That
coming
is a
back
terrible
from my
run of
first
luck.
assignment. Okay.
How'd the assignment go in the end?
It went fairly okay. Lots of information, not a lot of actual results. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you guys should have gotten some of my deliveries already.
I was reading the news. I heard like the island almost exploded at one point.
Yep.
There was like a lot of like tension brewing. There was people being like shot. I'm glad you managed to get out of there.
Me too.
And she sort of like finishes like writing up some forms and is like, you're still gonna need to get this signed by a archaeologist with at least 20 years experience in the field. Any
Is
of the
there
professors will
any-
probably do.
All right. Any professor that's in right now?
Let's see here. Du. Not in right now. But tomorrow Professor Posman should be back.
All right.
Yeah, that's probably our nearest convenience, I'm afraid.
That's fine. It will do. Thank you for your help.
Alrighty.
You do look stressed. Do you want help with your paperwork? I mean, good with paperwork.
I'm not allowed to let other people do my paperwork. I don't know what happened earlier. I just passed out in a chair. It was really weird.
I have fallen asleep when I shouldn't have before. It's
You know
it's
what?
annoying, but
I got a really
that's
good
why
night's sleep last night. I don't
that's
know.
weird.
Let's see. That only lasts a minute. Can I just do a little like? Can I throw him a bardic inspiration to help him do a job? There's like a wink and a finger gun. Let's see how effective this bardic inspiration is. All right, that's a full-on 7.
Is Anlith a Rizzy or guess? I guess not.
No. It's a
It's on a
D8.
D8.
Yeah, it's a D8.
Ah.
That's why I said a
That
high.
was a, that.
Oh, okay.
That was a finger gun, and one of the tusks glinted.
Bling.
She
You
gives
got
like
this.
finger guns back and then like, you know what? Yeah. I got this. I'll just pull an all-nighter. I'll get all this filled out.
Anlith's Rizzy now.
Just gotta figure out where I'm.
I've always been Rizzy. I just haven't used it. Well, I used it once.
Little box.
I don't want to talk about the time I used it.
We do not need to talk about a dryad.
No, not the Dryad at the weekend robbing the vaults.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
everybody-
that.
No, there's nothing going on with the Dryad.
I don't
No,
know.
we know.
The Dryad might be into the new look.
Yeah, is that all you wanted to do here?
Are going into the new look.
Is that everything you wanted to do here?
Yeah, my sneaky trick of trying to look at all the paperwork and learn how it's all set out failed, but you know.
You did get study my papers.
Yeah,
Like, I
I studied
literally
yours, but
just-
I was hoping to like look at other people's signatures as well.
Okay. I probably have some other signatures on some of my various papers.
I can wait till you see your professor tomorrow and copy theirs.
Okay.
I'm saying this out
Right.
of range of the person at the desk, by the way.
All right. Then I guess I'll just do a walk around and case the locations that have been brought up.
All right. Well, let's go on Glean. You
Also-
rolled a natural 20, right?
Me?
Yeah, you were searching for mirror and you rolled a natural 20.
Searching for mirror. Yeah, I rolled a natural 20.
You
What is that
search
voice?
pretty much the entire lower city, upper city. You peek inside of like shops. You're pretty sure you can't find her anywhere until you pass by this sort of like very well-to-do cafe area, and you do one of those like sort of like sudden double takes, and you just like spot like a really well-dressed elf sat at a table with some other sort of like notables, just sort of like sipping tea, who you're pretty sure is Mira.
I'm gonna eavesdrop on their conversation. Doing that like that Assassin's Creed thing where like I'll sit on a bench and pretend I'm praying, but I'm actually listening to them.
They've got kind of like a little bit of like a fucking well-trimmed hedge out the front of this sort of like cafe establishment.
I'll just do that, yeah.
You just gonna like hide behind it.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants. Do I have permission to touch you?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
Okay, I'm going to very
Do you like my cut?
carefully. I do like your cut.
Oh, I'm pretty sharp, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking swanky. Oh, actually, you know what? I just realized something. Now that I cast Speak with Plants on you, you can hear other people too. Can you tell me what they're saying?
Oh, those guys over there?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. Talking about like some shipping stuff that's going on. Oh, it seems that the one over there with the pointy hat, is just like a just human noble with like a fucking like captain's hat, and it's like, yeah, seems that's like a local sort of like big time merchant. Yeah, they're just talking about some boats coming in, some business opportunities.
Okay. Thank you. You look very nice.
Hell yeah, you're looking great yourself, buddy.
Thank you. Just imagining a passerby being like, "Why is that a drugged out frog talking to a bush?"
And the worst part is he's not even on drugs this time.
Yeah. Okay, well, Meryl is busy right now, so I guess I gotta go do some shit solo.
Meryl.
Okay.
Meryl.
Roll something real quick and check something.
Me?
Oh no, is he rolling because I made a reference?
No. Every time you make a reference, I'll roll.
I rolled the chaos dice. I rolled a 17.
Okay. Glean, you can see that, like, Mira has noticed you, and just sort of, like, under the table, she's sort of, like, making Thieves' Cant gestures. Can you speak Thieves' Cant?
No, I absolutely cannot.
Well, she's just sort of, like, frantically making these gestures.
I'm just gonna stare at her.
She just gives you wide eyes and then just, like, goes back to, like, the facade she's currently under.
She's just fucking doing this shit to me. I just give her 2 thumbs up and walk off.
Very important, Ginger. Have you ever seen the German Naruto opening?
I don't want to see
The
it.
German
You know, okay, you know
Naruto.
what, I'm gonna go see it.
Excuse me. You can't just say something like that.
Believe it!
Oh God. Oh, I'm not gonna like this, am I?
No, it's kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Captain, back on the ship. Eventually Bess approaches you and she's like, hey Cap. Hey, not that I disagree at all with you bringing Anlith back from the dead.
Okay, if you're about to tell me that it absolutely drained us of our funds, yeah, I know.
No, I'm not about to complain about that. I'm just about to complain that, like, in a few days' time, we can't pay the crew.
Right, I'm working on a solution.
She gives you finger guns.
Hey. We should have a new surplus of cash within the next few days. So,
Uh-huh.
if all goes well and nobody else dies, just saying.
We all run our life on ifs.
I think I just cringed so hard I almost like died.
No, it's peak.
It's so peak.
It's so peak.
Yeah,
Everyone-
you guys-
Ratch.
Everyone listening at home, pause this and go listen to the German Naruto opening and come back. That way you'll
No,
understand.
don't pause us. Don't leave us.
No,
And then
give it
come
a
back.
first, and then
subscribe, leave a comment,
Like, subscribe.
share the video with all your friends.
send
Be
us
sure
your
to join
firstborn.
the W Sheeper Network so you can get all the updates on your favorite streamers.
That's so true. Alright. But yeah, after this, I guess, like, I get the feeling that Glean and you two eventually run into each other in town again, since you're both sort of, like, casing the place.
Yeah, I wanted to case like all the just like go through the list of locations, see if there's any. Well, from my perspective, I guess.
Yeah, you eventually find the sort of, like, cemetery in the sort of, like, middle of town. It's, again, sort of like one of those very lavish places. They're, like,
Okay.
very high, sort of, like, metal pointed fence, and a big sort of, like,
Okay.
metal gate that you assume probably just closes at night.
What's the gap between the fences?
At least one of your arms.
I can still work with that.
Yeah, you sort of, like, see all the shops around. They really do have high security. Like, even in the daytime, there are sort of, like, guards posted around town in sort of, like, key locations. And these aren't, like, your sort of, like, basic guards. These guys are actually pretty armored. The sort of, like, stores themselves, they're... Like, even the fucking windows look like they've got, like, reinforced glass.
Yeah, I think we knew that. Okay.
Yeah, what you guys up to?
Have
Where's
I?
the-
Bro.
Where's the boot? Oh God.
Oh, okay. There's
Wow.
a car.
There's the
Whoa.
AC-130.
Anyway,
130 above.
Is Clink
where's the
driving into the
bougie part of
nearby
the
bank?
town?
The bougie
anyway,
part.
I also did want to ask: does Anlith have any knowledge about the time distortion basement? Probably
Uh,
never been there personally.
Clink
You were
mentioned
never personally allowed in the basement.
Yeah. Okay.
Clink also mentioned it. Like I was going over the options. So you've heard of it at this point, at least.
Yeah.
You definitely like heard that the basement's a dangerous place and that you should only go down there accompanied by like some senior staff. You were never not allowed to down there. As an archaeologist, it was just one of those situations where you never had sort of like the chance to with anyone else with you. But yeah, Glean, the bougie part of town. You're practically in it, around where sort of like Mira was. Like this place is mostly sort of like fine restaurants and like clothiers and like sort of like pretty looking manors.
Can I do a perception check to see if I can't find like who I think is like the richest person just like walking down the street?
Sure.
If I know Glean, this is gonna be insane.
Oh my god.
You see someone dressed in a burlap sack and go, "Damn, the drip."
Hey,
Lorelai is back.
give me your money.
Give me your money. I just straight up robbed them in broad daylight.
In the middle of the high street, they just walk up and go, "I want your money."
Yeah, you can do that perception, darling.
Okay, sorry. We're just yapping and you're just listening.
Meeting
That's
versus breakfast.
19.
You don't really sort of like see the richest person around necessarily, but you do see the most lavish carriage going past.
Okay. They can't. Can they see me?
You do stand out.
Okay, I'm gonna walk into an alleyway real quick and use my crystal disguise self to. I don't want to. I still want to be a frog. I just want to change my clothes to like a bougie like tuxedo with like the long tails and shit.
Okay, what about the tree?
That'll be covered with a top hat.
Okay. Bougie,
fashionable
rich
hat.
frog.
Yes. I'm gonna stand in front of the carriage.
The driver just goes, "Water, clear away."
I just lock eyes with them. Take off one of my gloves and I throw it on the ground in front of them.
Oh my god.
How dare you? And this guy just sort of like knocks on the carriage behind him, and you just sort of hear like some whispering. One of the carriage doors opens, and a heavily armored individual steps out and just like comes over to you. "You all cleared away. You are obstructing the road."
I take the other glove off. I'm gonna lightly slap him in the face with it.
He's going to get thrown into the fucking dumpster.
Nah, I've insulted his honor. I win if I go to jail. He has to fight me.
He
But
sure
Glenn,
does.
can you win a fight?
Does an 11
Ah.
hit you?
I'd win.
He's just going. And
Yeah,
11 does not hit me.
A fucking like almost like that scene where Saitama punches the other guy. You see this moment of death suddenly approach as just a spiked gauntlet just flies towards your face, and you just sidestep it.
So did Sheeper just make an anime reference?
Yes, he did.
But it's not an anime reference; it's a culture reference.
Reference. Oh my god.
The Ludwig defense.
Ross Ball Secret dies.
I just like dramatically like jump back a couple feet, and I'm just like, let's even the odds. And I like Yakuza style, I like grab my my coat and shirt, and like it all just flies off dramatically. I'm gonna do a performance check actually. I want to make a spectacle out of this. I got a 16.
People are gathering around. Even the well-to-do are not opposed to a fight. You can even see that the actual lord who was in this carriage has like sort of like stepped out and is sort of like smoking a pipe and watching this go on. His guard takes off his helmet and then just sort of like gestures for you to bring it, essentially.
All right, let's go for it.
This is one bald ass man, I just want to let you know.
Bald!
Bald! Bald! Bald!
This is a bald ass, grizzled ass, scarred ass dude.
Oh my god, he's going to get his ass kicked.
What you doing, Glean?
Punch him in the. I'm gonna sock him in the jaw.
Alright, roll me an attack.
Natural 20.
Oh.
That'll hit.
Now I'm not expecting unarmed, so this is gonna do like almost no damage. But I also poison him on contact.
1d4 plus dex mod.
Oh my god, you're gonna kill him.
My dex mod is 0, so I do 1 damage plus
I think you can use
1d4
strength.
poison damage.
Which is doubled because it was a crit.
Okay, so it's doubled from 1 to 2.
What's your poison?
My poison damage is also 1.
Okay.
Have you ever had a frog punch you before?
He just goes, "Ah, that stung, you little bugger." He's gonna hit you again. Does a 22 hit?
Yes, that hits.
Hold on. Actually, wait, that's actually okay. You take 8 damage as he punches you in the chest with a fucking, again, spiked gauntlet. Your blow, sir.
Go for it. I'm gonna see if I can't like switch up on him. I'm like trying to like feint attack from like Pokemon and shit.
Okay.
Just making him think I'm gonna go for the right. I go from the left. Here we go.
I'm getting the impression that it's about at this point in time that Anlif and Clink turn a corner and see this happening.
Think we
Fuck
have.
you. You
We
just see a
can't just
Yakuza
turn
fist
around.
fight.
We can just turn around, Clink. We can pretend we never saw this. No. Oh yeah, Cheers. Be right back. So I guess we'll have to put this on a little bit of a hold.
Choose be our bird.
Be our bird.
What you doing, Glean?
Okay, so I said I'm gonna do a fainting attack. Can I actually roll a deception check to make it look like I'm? So I want to hit him with Eldritch Blast, but I want to make it look like I'm punching him with so much force that the Eldritch Blast is like masked. Like this is just me punching him like really, really hard.
If you can roll a good
Alright.
enough deception.
I'm going to throw you an inspiration die.
What is that added on?
It's. Oh yeah. Let me roll it. You only get a 3.
A 3. That makes it a 19.
I'll say that'll probably work.
Alrighty. How many beams do I get? Oh, I
You
get
used
3
to
beams out of
know.
11. So I have 2 currently.
Okay.
That is 15 force damage.
Alrighty. He is again gonna hit back. Twice this time. That's gonna be 16 damage as like he recoils and then just uses the fucking momentum of leaning back to just punch you fucking twice.
Yeah.
Like head on.
I get forced back a little bit, just.
And he just sort of like growls, "You can still clear the way, trash."
Not after
Damn.
that comment.
We can just turn away and we can just pretend we never saw Glee. I don't think it's too late.
Who are you talking
I-
about?
The
There's a
frog.
well-dressed frog getting absolutely fucking rolled.
I'm
With the
guessing.
top
I'm
hat.
guessing
That was
jump on my
funny.
shit. I'm not
That's
getting rolled.
funny.
I got him on the ropes.
You guys on the road. Yeah,
I'm-
sure you do.
I'm gonna cast
If I
jump
had-
on myself, and I'm gonna like do a jumping like grasshopper like headbutt
Alright,
into
actually,
him.
before this happens, Anlith is just
If
going
I-
to sigh, and Anlith is just going to put on her best bodyguard for like her best bodyguard impression and just pick up Glean. Like, just grab Glean this way, my lord.
Misty step out
Sorry
of your
about
grasp.
Well,
If
Ever
I
do
had
any
money, I would-
contested?
If I
This-
had money,
you
I would have
can't
bet
get
against
I
him.
teleport. That's it.
Oh, you just teleport. Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he do just teleport. That is actually an action, though. Where did you teleport?
I guess like next to the like well-to-do dude who's like smoking his pipe.
Yeah, you watch as the guard comes up and grabs a like a rifle from like the fucking like seat of this thing and just points at you and is like, "Away from the Lord now."
Honestly, I'm not paid enough for you to care if you do actually shoot him.
Glean, there is a gun leveled right at you.
I look at the Lord, and I'm just gonna let's see here. I'm gonna do a I don't know if this would be a persuasion, intimidation, or deception check. I'm just gonna be like, in case you need better employment. And I'm gonna give him a card.
You have those?
The silence says a lot.
Yeah, but what is my microphone isn't picking it up. I'm going, yeah.
Okay, sure.
When did you get business cards?
I'm a bounty hunter.
He is a bounty hunter. That actually checks.
I would
You
have thought
just
that
sort
was
of
still in
like-
your old coat.
What I saw, I'm not impressed by.
You can. What are you rolling for this? Persuasion, I think.
Persuasion. Persuasion.
A persuasion.
A persuasion. A 17.
Well, he doesn't throw the card away. He also doesn't say anything to you. He just takes another drawer of his pipe.
Just do that fucking anime ass like rival walking by rival, just like a head look back and just death stare at the bodyguard.
He's just like putting
Just
the
let me
gun
just
back
pick-
on the cart and he
up
just
the
turns to
green.
you and goes like, "Drop your gloves."
Them up.
What?
All right, I'm picking them up. I'm not dealing with this. No.
The urge to put a mage hand inside one of the gloves and re-slap the dude.
Oh my god.
I'm not. I said
God.
the urge. It's not happening. Blink knows that these people are well-to-do. They're likely going to be at the thing in 2 days' time. We do not want them to know anything about us.
Well, it's too late for that now.
They know enough about one of us, but not the rest of us.
Can I pick up Glean?
Honestly, why not?
This urge to pick me up.
Because if I don't have you in my hands, I don't know what the fuck you're going to do next.
Not a chihuahua.
He
Could've
has
fooled me.
more.
You're small, you're rabid. What are you saying?
Just walking down the street with Clink and Orclith, just like, I heard that went well.
You're an idiot. You know we have to see those people again, right? That was part of the plan to get gold.
I'm looking forward to it.
But it's a lot better when we aren't on bad terms and they don't know who we are exactly.
There's nothing better than making a spectacle of yourself in front of the richest dude and then getting under his bodyguard's skin.
We
I
can't
should've
use
left you there.
we can't use annoyance as a material component,
You'll
which
see.
is a shame. Otherwise,
You'll
I'd have
see.
plenty of it.
Oh, I'd love to be proven wrong, Glenn.
I've sowed the wind, they'll reap the whirlwind. And I just
Yeah.
start walking away with a spring in my step.
He's actually worse sober.
More like he pissed into the wind.
You head on back to the ship then.
Yeah.
On the way there, Glean, Mara just rushes up beside you, just like dressed back as normal. It's like, I was telling you to cause a distraction. I had to sit
I
and
did
listen
that.
to them for a full hour. A
I did
full
that.
hour.
Yeah. Did you see me?
You caused a distraction like 20 minutes after I finally got away from those rich, obnoxious jerks. Oh, God.
This is why you and I need to hang out more. Everyone's telling me no, but you're the only one that's telling me yes.
Am
Bro,
I?
please don't encourage him. It won't end up well for
Meryl,
you.
you're your own individual.
Oh yeah, you are. That's why I'm telling you as an individual. For your best interests.
She
Meryl, you should've seen
hands
me. I had him on the ropes.
you a pouch, by the way, of just like 50 gold coins and just says, all right, 950 to go.
The only ropes he had was the one he was going to hang you with if this kept going.
Did this new form make you sassier as well?
I'm a little bit angrier, yes.
Have you seen where she's got her hand? It's on her hip. She
That-
means business.
Yeah, you guys make it back onto the ship. It is
Yeah.
evening time.
So, how'd you guys do?
I did great.
Glean almost started a fight with the noble
Nice.
bodyguard. It is nice, except we're going to need to go there as
Oh,
one of the plans to rob.
Oh, it'll
But
be
maybe
fine.
if
It's a
we get
mask.
lucky.
It's a masquerade ball. Nobody recognizes anybody.
I'm going to kind of look at myself. I'm going to look at Glean. I'm going to be like, do we have potions of disguise? Do we have disguise self?
Crystals, remember?
Oh, we do. Okay.
Okay, if need be, I can be the one in the ball mingling and making distractions.
Remember, I can
Cool.
turn into a fairy dragon, and I got a whole smorgasbord of illusionary type spells once I do that.
Some more discord.
So, what kind of information?
Plus,
do you
I
have
can
to
be an expensive pet as one of you.
What
I
kind
have
of?
a good pet already.
Do you guys find any good information?
Ah, yes. Meryl can brief you more on the information.
Okay, Meryl, what you got?
Oh, I spend all day listening to stupid rich people talking about their shipping routes.
Shipping
I've got
routes,
a
huh?
pretty concise brain full of benign gossip right now, which I'm trying to remove. And,
No, I need you to tell me all that.
okay, so
I know
Lord
how to work a
Clovis
ballroom.
is apparently having an affair with one of his maids.
Wait. I am physically writing this down in real life.
Thank God.
What noble
Lord
isn't having an
Clovis
affair with?
is banging one of the maids.
Banging one of the maids, possibly multiple, because apparently this isn't the first time.
The old Schwarzenegger treatment.
That's every noble, isn't it? Isn't it? Don't they all bang the maids? Isn't that what they do?
I don't know.
Not any maid that I know.
Some of the
Oberon
ladies
and
do too.
the queen are very happily married in the Sealy court. I'll let you know that much. What else?
Okay.
My family didn't have a maid. That was my job.
Lady Ryan's is apparently still being under investigation for smuggling illicit substances, and has apparently still not been caught. From what I'm hearing, this has been happening for years.
Okay.
Dean has a new friend to find.
I'm also gonna write some down. Sure. So, what was that name again, Sheeper?
Lady Ryan.
Lady Ryan.
Uh-huh.
Drugs.
And then there's Lady Estella, whose husband just passed under really mysterious circumstances. Wink, wink. And she's
Nice.
inherited the whole estate. Throwing a masquerade
she's a Black
apparently in a
Widow.
few days.
Okay, Lady Estella defo killed husband.
Yeah. And she's now having a wake masquerade party.
Oh,
Oh,
masquerade
so
is
she's
awake.
hosting it.
Yeah, apparently.
She's making a power play to cement her status.
Ginger, what was that first one again? I want to write that down.
Lord Clovis is banging his maids.
Clovis fucking maid. Got it. All right. Well, I know how to make conversation in this place now.
Yeah, we got some rumors.
Really, all you have to do is covertly talk shit. They can't. These rich people, they live, breathe, smoke, ingest. It's just all gossip to these people.
Oh yeah, that's the most exciting part of their day.
You don't know the half of it. Have you been to the Bloom before?
The what?
The Bloom. It's a giant ball. All the courts and the Feywild come together. It's basically just a massive dick measuring contest.
Ugh.
You know, the more I learn about the Feywild, the more it's like the more it's like our plane.
Yeah, we try to act like we're better than you, but we're actually even worse.
Wait, so it's just like the normal plane, but then every so often someone just gets fucking exploded or turned into like a frog. No offense.
Kind of. Yeah. You're close enough.
So what I'm
Yep.
hearing is it's just
Got
like
it.
the normal plane, but more witches.
Watches.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Well, good to know you're not missing much then.
I wonder what Salazar's been doing ever since I sent him there.
Okay, now we just need to figure out what the hell we're gonna wear. At least for the people who are gonna be in the party section.
Those cost money, so. And the ball's not for like, what, 3 days?
Oh wait, that reminds me, Sheeper, how long has it been since I put my order in for my new outfit?
It has been like 3 days now.
What was the estimate on it?
Like 2 weeks.
Shit. Okay, never mind.
Alright.
Granted, I don't think that was gonna be classy enough for this disguise anyway.
Now, I think we should go to the archaeology of a currently in use grave
Okay.
first, because then we might have enough money to at least invest in some proper clothes.
Good idea. I can go with you for that if you want.
Yeah, that sounds great.
All right, let's go.
You going grave robbing?
Let's do it.
the honor.
Whee!
It is.
Anybody else want to come with? Crew field trip?
Crew field trip.
Hi ho, it's off to work we go.
All All right, who's all going grave robbing?
Not me.
Stealing bones and
Right then.
robbing homes. Hi ho, hi ho.
I'm gonna look at Bess and be like, keep an eye on him.
I look at Bess and I don't forget what movie it is. I just, it's like I come in from off screen and I just like slowly shake my head.
Bess is just like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then goes back to like writing something.
What a crew.
Mira's also like, nah, I'm not gone. I might need these fingers to not be covered in grave dirt.
Good call. Alrighty. Alrighty. Anlith, Atira, and Clink, let's go.
All right.
Alright, you set about the old graveyard. It is nighttime, and you get there just as they close the gate. They lock it up, and there is a single guard out front of that gate.
That's a pretty big. Like, how big is it around? Like, it's a single guard enough to like see what's like on the other side of the grave,
It's like
or
I'd
it's like an
say-
entrance.
I'd say at least this side of the graveyard is like 700 meters across. They've got one guard looking up and down the road, with just like holding a lantern.
So if we sneak in behind it, he might not even know what's going on.
We'll just have to be quiet.
Yep.
I have plan.
Okay.
You have a plan? Okay.
I can unlock the door behind him and open it. He will think someone's gone in and turn around and go inside. We follow. We hit him on head.
Ooh, I like this plan. Alright, let's do it.
I'm going to turn my weapon into a club.
I was thinking of casting sleep on him, but it only lasts a minute, so we'd have
Actually,
to
I
like...
can go martial weapon. We're going to do a proper Warhammer. We're knocking out people. Completely non-lethal Warhammer.
we want non-lethal damage here. And you have rope.
Snake,
Pinky
try to
fuck.
remember the basics of CQC.
Yeah, you're gonna unlock the door behind him.
Wow.
Yep.
All right.
So casting a mage hand. Mage hand takes my thieves' tools. Sneak, just behind the guard, unlocking the door, or
Yeah,
unlocking
there's-
the gate.
Just like a little mild metal creaking, and he turns around. And is like, "What? Who's that?" And he draws like a baton from his belt and starts sort of like heading in down the path.
All right, let's follow. Sneaking, stealthing.
Alright, let's do it.
You will need some
Sneaky,
stealth
sneaky,
things.
sneak.
All right.
You will need some stealthings.
That's a 19.
That is a 23.
Okay.
Do you need
What's
an inspiration
up,
die?
Captain?
I got a 15.
Oh, okay.
I have plus 10 to stealth, so we're good.
Are you sure?
Okay.
A2 is the sneaky one. I'm the one that's good at fingering things. I have plus 11 sleight of hand. What are you
Hey-o.
talking about?
So you
Alright,
guys,
Joyce.
you sneak on in behind him as he's heading down the path. Everything is completely fine until Aether kicks a rock.
A 15?
Yes, a 15.
Why didn't
It's-
you bring the ring?
It's such a mild little noise.
I do have the ring.
But this guy just turns around and just like locks eyes right with you. I was like, what?
I charge
Alright.
him.
I'm also in charge of. I'm going to use my racial trait, adrenaline rush. So I'm going to gain 4 temp HP as well. But I can dash as a bonus action, and then I'm going to booming blade to knock him out.
Now you say
That's
booming
loud.
blade.
Oh
Booming
wait, I'm
blade
not
is
going to booming
loud.
blade. I am not going to booming blade.
The Metal Gear
Oh,
Solid
while I'm on
modded sound
fire.
effect plays.
Clink just quickly casts sleep.
Okay.
What's the DC for
Before
that?
we rush him,
DC for
it's
that.
not DC. It's an HP check.
Yeah, it's HP related. So 5d8 plus 2d8 per spell level hit points of conscious creatures fall asleep. So I'm not sure if this guy would have more than 5d8 as a single town guard.
No. He
No,
just
he
sort
might
of
be
like,
better.
he starts crying out and then he drops. His lantern just shatters beside him.
Oh, so Tara, I don't have any rope anymore.
I have some. I'll tie him up.
Okay.
Cover his mouth too.
You got it.
Okay.
I tie him up. Gag him.
Hiding behind a
Can we throw him in
gravestone.
like one of the like?
And I put the
Yeah.
murder hat on him for good measure.
I thought you were going to
put
say
the
throw him
murder
in an
hat on
empty
him?
grave.
I put the murder hat
Murder
on him for
hatting?
good measure.
No. Are we really?
No, I'm kidding. I don't know how it works. I don't want to accidentally set it up and kill him if we don't have to. I'm just looking at my inventory. I'm like, oh yeah, I have that.
You can hear Sheeper get excited. That's so funny.
You know what, Sheeper? I do put the murder hat loosely on top of his head. I don't like secure it to his head.
Loosely.
He's
Like-
completely. Yeah, oh, so when he does it, triggers it himself. It's not our fault.
Yeah, and also he only gets a haircut.
Hang on, let me just check what happens here. Okay. He's
Oh
good for
no,
now. It's good for now. It's good for now.
we might need to bring a body back for Glean to eat.
Oh no! Why? I'm
Maybe
not
we
afraid
gotta
of him
take-
touching the hat. If
Dude,
I
we
touch
gotta
the
take
hat,
out.
I might set it off. Tara, why would you do that?
I got this years ago. I know it was like 2 weeks ago, but I gotta use it at some point.
Years ago. Okay.
It feels like years ago.
Further in, you can see people sort of like, you can see some lanterns moving further off in the graveyard.
Okay.
We're not alone.
Nope. They probably had more than one guard.
I take the murder hat off.
Okay.
Like, okay, if there's gonna be witnesses that can find a body while we're doing our thing, then I kind of don't want to do.
Yeah, I'm just going to try to set him behind, like, I don't know, a wall or like a stone, so he's not easily spotted.
Behind a,
stuff
a
stuff
nice-
in a
nice
locker.
mausoleum.
Yeah.
Yeah, throw-
We want
throw-
to
throw him in the
cheap
freezer.
costumes.
Hitman. You do the
They're
Hitman thing.
Is there a dumpster anywhere?
No.
Hitman thing.
All right. So what's the game plan? You're in a graveyard. You're in like the first section,
guess
which are
we
just like some
can-
like standard but still pretty nicely maintained graves. Further in, you can see sort of like the ominous shapes of like statues at night, and like the reflection of them with a couple of like sort of like lantern lights just moving about.
I guess we just continue sneaking on. If we can
Yeah.
get through.
Mhm.
Oh, we're gonna have to get back out though.
Okay.
Cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah.
As you sort of like move forwards on in, there is like the graves are getting like clearly more posh. Up ahead you see like not one but two lanterned individuals, and they're just sort of like talking in the middle of the graveyard, which sort of goes a little bit up a hill.
Listen in on them.
You're listening on it.
Yeah, I wanna like pick out their voice as well. For
they're
possible
just-
distractions.
They're just sort of having like sort of like midnight sort of just like convos, just gossip, chatting and stuff.
Do they mention their names?
Do they mention their names? We'll say one guy calls the other guy Fred.
Fred.
You yell Fred? No.
Clink, clink, just under her breath, just like repeats it a couple
Tara,
times.
you're
Fred,
acting like Glenn
Fred,
right now.
Fred, Fred.
Shut up.
I haven't done anything.
Speaking of Gleam, what you up to,
Yes,
buddy?
sir.
Glenn sneezes.
Is it nighttime?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
I'm doing Batman shit.
Oh god damn it.
Oh man! No.
I'm just like on the roofs of these like the super tall buildings, and I'm I'm
Yeah,
in like
can you do the speech?
my tree Borg form, just looking for crime.
Oh my god. But I thought you were just me joking. Alright, no, now you need to. Do the Batman speech. Do the Frogman speech.
What? I don't know what you want from me, man. I am a tree dude.
I am Branch Man.
Branch man.
I am Tree Frog.
All right, back in the graveyard.
She's
Okay.
like, nope, not doing that.
No, it's like listen. There's no crime going on the streets tonight.
There is actually a
You're
crime
a
going on.
bitch.
Does he
There's no
catch
crime going on in the
that's
streets.
going
There's
on?
the only crime is us.
But Glee tries to stop us.
Glean, you are
Oh, God,
currently like
there's-
trying to do Batman shit in a city that has like free guards every street, pretty much.
This ain't no corrupt Gotham.
Just
Ain't no god.
I'm just like, is that a tree on the roof?
What the? Is that an
It's a
alien?
weird gargoyle.
Is that an alien?
In the papers in the
You
morning.
know what? This
strange
works
tree
to my
creature-
advantage anyhow.
Strange tree creature spotted in several streets last night.
Okay. Can we sneak around the guard still? Or are we going to
that
have to
an
handle
alien?
them?
So up this sort of hill, these guys are on the sort of like right hand side, just chatting. You can see sort of like on the left hand side of the hill, there's only sort of like one guard sort of just patrolling.
Can we take him out silently? If we go left, there's only one guard.
You guys want to sneak up to that guard and take him out silently?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm gonna need some.
Oh, and I can also
sneakies.
probably be grapple.
Only the person that needs to like knock them out should do the sneaky, and the other two
Okay.
should sit back behind.
I'll need a sneaky from
Alright.
that sneaky.
I'm best at that. That should be me.
Go for it.
All right.
I have 2 inspiration die left.
25.
Yeah, I was gonna say he automatically fails because you've got a +10 on sneaking. Yeah, you're able to basically shadow this guy fucking Baki style almost.
Oh hell yeah, let's go.
Buggy style.
How you knocking him out?
I'm going to kind of kick him in the back of the leg to make his knee give out, and then like while I put my arm around his neck and like kind of bring him down to the ground in a chokehold.
Okay. I'm gonna say anyone will fall over if you kick them unawares in the back of the leg. So just give me a strength check to grapple him.
I make a dex.
I think
You're
you need to
sexy enough.
report-
Okay.
You're
All right. It's a 13 hit.
No, he overpowers you, I'm afraid.
Shit.
And
Fuck,
he's
I
just
should
like
have thrown in the inspiration.
he just like draws a fucking pistol from his belt and turns and points it at you. He's like, "Wait."
How far away is he?
From you guys, I'll say probably like.
Oh wait, no.
upwards
Do I
of-
get advantage on this because it's surprise attack?
You know what? We'll wind that back. You can have advantage because this is a surprise attack.
Yeah, it's a sneak attack too.
It wasn't any better. It was a nat one.
Okay.
Okay.
Continue.
He turns around and pulls his pistol at you.
I'd say you guys are
Alright.
like 60 foot back. You've got like fucking.
I have
That was like a
perfect
quick load, by the way. That was like.
I got the perfect feature, so now I can actually use Adrenaline Rush. I can
Oh.
add the bonus action, and
Oh,
I
I'm so sorry. I thought you were my husband. This is a little game that we play.
are you propositioning me for marriage?
Not you. I'm talking to the guard.
The guard. Oh,
He's
Steve, man,
sufficiently
there's
confused.
a giant orc. I am
Sorry, my
yeah,
mistake.
My husband loves when I choke
and
him out
then
in the grave
I-
and fuck him.
I'm going to just with the arm. I'm going to. What's that rescue move?
Clothesline
I'm
him.
going to clothesline him into a chokehold.
That's gonna be
There's
another
a-
strength check.
Alright, actually not that strong. Where's my
Orc, not strong? Question mark.
I'm just making sure I know what all my shit is because I haven't played orc.
All of the orc skills went into the tits. I think
Oh, I
you're fine.
understand.
That's why she doesn't have very big biceps.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, it's all into the back muscles.
Too much booba.
Yeah.
Too many tits.
Alright, strength. Oh, thank God. I rolled a... I'm going to add my inspiration, obviously. I rolled an 8, so it's 13 plus 8. Is it athletics, or is it just strength?
Just strength.
Alright, so that's going to be... It's going to be 21.
Yeah, this guy is, he's about to, like, just go, like, what? Or, like, sort of, like, call out. And then he's immediately, like, grabbed.
Good work, Hanlif.
Choking him out.
The secret weapon.
You're choking him out?
Yeah.
Should we see if you can hold with choke
Right.
that long?
Yeah.
Gonna be another strength check.
Alright.
Hell is happening?
It's a nat 1.
What the fuck is up with this guy? He's covered in butter.
He ate like a whole bunch of greasy meat. He had like greasy meat.
This guy's gonna
think
break
it's just-
through.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Clink,
Clink
clink,
is just-
clink.
Clink is in the back, just shaking her head, going, "For fuck's sake!" and just points and casts sleep again, and he falls over.
Yeah.
These my friends.
He was about to shoot his pistol in the air, and he just goes and falls over.
Alright. Can I
Okay.
kind of
we,
study
gotta
their
tight-
weapons?
we gotta tighten this shit up, crew. This is bad.
You two shit at this.
I'm not used to this body, okay?
Have you never rubbed a grave before?
He's super
No.
slippery, Clink.
I've never robbed a grave. I've always done dig sites.
Yes.
I guess that
archaeology.
counts in robbery from perspective, but no, not through any live guards. Like at most, it was like a skeleton. You just kind of have to hit them and they knock over.
So,
Well, you do that to him too. He would fall over.
quiz question.
Yeah.
What are you doing about the lantern?
Oh shit. Can we just kind of like set it up on the ground?
It's shattered.
Oh.
This one hasn't. The other one definitely
Oh.
did, though.
Okay. I'm gonna snuff it.
You gonna turn it off?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't need it.
Yeah, but that's gonna indicate that one of the guards has vanished.
Yeah. I think we should just try to like set up right next to his tied up body.
Oh, okay. Sure.
I wouldn't put not next to the tied up body.
Oh yeah, not right next to it, but
Hang it-
Oh, like
Hang it from a
hang
tree
it-
at like eye height.
Yeah, and like not even at eye height, at a height that someone would be holding a lantern, and then hide the body far away from the lantern so that people don't get attracted to the body.
okay.
Maybe they'll think that he went to go for a piss behind a tree and just hung his lantern up so he didn't,
He got attacked by the
Piss it-
shit wizard.
Shit wizard. Okay. I agree with this.
Yeah, you managed to set that all up. You guys going around the hill on the left-hand side now?
Yes.
Yep.
What specifically you looking for? Because you're practically by the posh graves now.
A big mausoleum, a fancy looking one.
Yeah, I'll say there's like
Overly gaudy because nobles like to bury themselves with all their money.
I'll say there's like a there's a row of like mausoleums at the back. Some of them
Okay.
look a little bit more sort of like isolated than others. There doesn't
Okay.
appear to be any guards on duty back here.
Alright. Let's go in. Let's see if we can open it.
Link is checking the door for traps. This is a mausoleum with a door with rich things inside.
Don't mind me.
Traps.
But yeah, you sort of like head up to the door and stuff. You're looking for traps. You're perceiving for traps.
I'm I'm investigating for traps.
Yeah, I believe it's perception to know if there's. I don't know how perception and investigation work. I'm too
Find
tired.
traps doesn't really. I mean, it just says you can, as a rogue, you can look for them.
It's
And you can
perception for
disarm
traps,
them.
and then disarming is dexterity.
Yeah.
I thought
So
sleight of hand.
perception.
Yeah, sleight of hand. My bad.
21 for perception to see if there are any.
No traps. There's just like sort of like a couple of like statues here and about the place that like look like they would be traps. But the door
They're fake
itself is
traps.
not trapped.
Just looking at those two statues, and I'm like, I don't like statues anymore. I thought I had that one that fried the one wizard.
Yeah, that was kind of fucked up.
Just to be safe, Clinky's gonna like do the mage hand unlocking again from
Fucking
a distance.
pretend that any of you give a fuck about like that mage. I don't want to hear it.
No,
I gave a fuck. He was.
I care because I lost his spell book. I could have read it.
Also, like, it's still a fucked up thing to see.
It was just Glean's the one who hated him. What do you
Glean
mean?
stole
the
his
rest of us
belt.
I should have
yeah,
pissed
you,
on his ashes.
You hear the like stone doors just sort of like opening up, and yeah, you want to go on inside.
Yeah. Can I make sure like to close it behind us, or like partially close it so it looks closed from the outside?
As you enter this mausoleum, you just hear behind you, "Excuse me,"
Oh no.
as there's just like a statue that's just like looking down at you.
Oh, we are.
Oh, you talk.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in here, I think.
Yes, we are.
Let's see. I want to try to
Deceive me.
persuade him.
Deceive
I'm going
me.
to try to. Okay, yeah, deception. I'm going to try deception. I'm going to be like,
No, no, no.
actually.
I tear got that first. I just love the idea of like, yes, we are. Just like
I was gonna just roll a natural 20.
I got a 15.
Alright, no, you don't. I'm going to throw in a fucking inspiration die. I'm going to throw in my last one because this is funny. Alright, I had a +8.
All right, so 23.
my mistake. This
That's
gargoyle
right.
just goes back to sitting there.
All right,
Good
cool.
work, man.
Have a nice rest.
You too, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, you head on into the mausoleum, and there are some steps that lead down.
All right, cool.
Down we go.
Going
I
down,
guess
being
we're
very
gonna be, like,
careful,
ready for
paying
traps.
attention.
Yeah.
Yeah, paying attention for traps.
You can roll
I'm
me
also-
a little perception.
I'll roll too, because I would also be looking.
Yeah. Alright, I got a perception of 9 plus. I got 19. I just got my passive perception again.
I got
Luckily.
20. I got 24.
22.
Okay. Yeah, there is a very immediately obvious false floor at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Is there
This is-
a?
It is just like the floor is just like square tiles. The first one you would have stepped on is like designed so that if it carries your weight in one way or the other, it'll just tip sideways.
Is it just that one?
It is just that one.
All right, guys,
You
don't
can
step
see
on
that
that.
that one specifically is slightly leaning.
Okay.
Yeah, at the bottom in this sort of like crypt, you can see that this is a sort of like family crypt, and it is full of urns except for the center, which has a big sort of like stone do you call them sarcophagi? What do you call these?
Sarcophagi. Yeah.
And it is
Sarcophag-
surrounded by like a metal cage.
Alright, the metal cage probably has a lock somewhere on it, doesn't it?
No,
No? Okay. Is
I'm
it
gonna-
attached to the floor?
this is like one of those medieval era like prevent grave robbers styled metal cages, or vampires. They also
Or
stop
undead, yeah.
vampires.
Unless you're an Amphistarian. I want to check the walls, see if there's any kind of like switches or buttons to maybe lower this gate.
You can have a little perception. No.
Can I check if it's attached to the floor?
I got another 24.
It is It is attached to the floor, and there are no buttons with which to open it. It is just this sort of like metal, almost like bird's cage that surrounds this thing.
Hey, Clink, think you can squeeze through there?
What are you saying? It's birdcage.
I'm saying that you're small and you might be able to fit between the bars.
I can
Yes,
make you
put
smaller
the
as well.
bird in the birdcage.
You don't have to stay in there, Clink.
Is it?
You're free to leave
Are
whenever
the,
you
are
want.
the bars wide enough for
No.
a small bird to get through?
What
They're
about
wide enough that
the
all
next
of you could
size
probably
down?
put like a hand in. But
What if
no,
I make Clink the next size smaller?
I was gonna say, what if Kling just Misty Steps through? But I'm saving my Misty Steps. I've already had to waste
I have a
2
lot
sleep
of
spells
second
because
level
people
spell
are
slots.
incompetent.
Misty stepping through wouldn't work. This is sort of like form thing as Cage goes.
Sea Prison Stone.
Oh, it's form fitting. Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Like
Okay,
even if you could like reach through and push the like lid open, it wouldn't get far because of the metal.
Oh.
Yeah, like how secure is like it? Is it like welded? Is it screwed to the floor? Or is it literally just wrapped around the entire casket?
It is from the looks of things bolted to the floor.
Okay.
And the
How?
bolts have rusted.
Okay.
Oh, they've rusted.
How much? I'm just going to lift it. I have orc lifting.
Big lift.
Yeah. What's my lift capacity? 660 pounds.
I want a strength check.
You want a strength check? Of course you do. I'm not. All right, that's a 13.
It's not budging.
I tried.
Clink, can you mage hand something in there?
I could. What are we trying to get in there?
Well, true.
Necklace, rings.
Can you
Well, we
put
gotta
mage
open
hand somewhere you can't
You've
see?
got. Yeah. I can see through the bars, can't you?
Yeah, I know, but like you can't see inside of a sarcophagus.
No, can't see inside it. No, that's why we were
Yeah,
like, we need to open it first.
Alright. You gonna try sort of like pushing the lid just a little bit?
Just think if there's anything. There's nothing else. I mean, the bolts are rusted. So technically, bear with me. If we clean off the rust, those bolts would then be slightly smaller,
Okay.
which would mean we can just take them out.
How do you
Okay.
propose we clean these?
Prestidigitation.
Oh, okay.
that is a complete out of nowhere. That is a DM's discretion because it is very much a
clean,
stretch.
and rust is
Rust is a physical thing that is part of the bolt. If we remove the rust, the bolt would therefore be smaller and could possibly
Is
be taken out.
prestidigitation a permanent effect? Or an
It
illusion?
lasts for an hour.
Is it an illusion?
It just says you clean it and it lasts for an hour.
Was it supposed to get
let
fucking
me-
dirty again, D&D? What does this make any sense?
Hang on, let me.
I'll be right back,
let
guys.
me-
Something just happened.
okay.
Something just happened.
I'm not in danger. I promise.
You know, I do have a secondary plan.
Just so that sheep can be aware, this is what the wording is. You instantaneously clean or soil an object no larger than 1 cubic foot.
I'll allow it.
Okay. And that's the thing we can try, just going around just fucking cleaning this grave for them. It's like, we're going to steal from them. At least we do them a service first.
Yeah, we
you
just
managed-
collect our fair payment.
You managed to sort of like clean off these bolts with prestidigitation. I don't even want to call this prestidigitation almost. I want to just assume that you've got a fucking cleaning spell. Prestidigitation
That's
just
just-
decides to take that.
Yeah, for some reason that's just somehow it just cleans. I mean, I don't know why.
Every turn.
That is what the spell says.
A small layer of metal has been removed from the bolts. You could try lifting it again if you want.
All right. I'm just going to. I have a ton of second level spell slots, so I'm going. Is there enough room in here for me to go large?
Yeah.
All right, we got enlarged and lit.
Mario
My
mushroom.
lifting weight.
Just don't be on the false floor when you do this. Just in case.
I'm not.
Atira's looking up and Anna's just, wow.
Oh wow.
Holy jeez.
All right, so my weight for lifting is 1,320, and I know you still want me to roll a strength check. I just hope you're factoring in the fact that I just have passive weight gain.
What's
All
that?
right, that's a 16.
That, with groaning, complaining, and snapping sounds, you're able to lift it about like halfway on one side, and then the rest of it you have to kind of like bend the old metal a bit. But it is now open enough that you can sort of like crawl under one side and just like pull the lid off. Or push the lid off from the other side and then like crawl under.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't want the lid off completely unless we like, because we want to put it back. We want to make it so it doesn't look like we were here. At least as
Very
much as
true.
possible. In, out, little evidence as possible.
Yeah, you
So, like,
open on
half
up.
a lid halfway off.
You open it on up.
Yep.
And when you do, you see a, of course, just ancient rotting skeleton inside. Who is holding a pretty old-looking shield, but the fact that it's not really that sort of like rusty or anything is a pretty good sign. With a interesting sort of like family crest on it. They've also got like a sword at their hips, which has sort of like rusted completely. Around their head, they're wearing a sort of like band. I wouldn't really call it a crown so much.
A circlet.
A circlet, that's the one.
A sorcerer.
And that's what immediately stands out.
A warlock.
I'm gonna check out the circlet. That looks like the most valuable thing in here.
Yeah,
I'm holding the cage up.
it is. It is barely like attached at all. You can just sort of like take that right on off.
All right.
Now take the shield.
Yeah, we should take the shield.
Yeah, take the shield anyway. And now the shield's off, we should be able to see their fingers. Do they have rings?
They have 3 rings. One of them is this sort of
Ooh,
like
no,
black
they-
band.
No, they don't. They have no rings.
No rings.
We have 3 rings.
Not anymore.
Yeah, is that all you're taking?
Is there anything around their neck?
There is nothing around their neck.
Nothing around their neck. So circlet gone. Any anklets?
There are no anklets.
Okay. We think this one clean. Metaphorically.
Well, all right. This is,
Cast
a great start.
precipitation to
I'm
make
going
them
to
shiny.
try to bend the metal cage back into place.
Alrighty. Give me another strength check, because I'm mean.
All right, 1, 2. Okay, wow. Actually, thank God I'm enlarged. I get advantage. 18.
It is much easier to push instead of pull. It looks a little bent after it's back in place, but it's certainly back in place.
And then we put the bolts back. Make sure they're nice and secure, as deep down as they can go. And then once
Yeah.
that's done, I dismiss prestidigitation. So the bolts lock themselves back in place because all the rust appears again. Somehow, Wizards of the Coast.
Pinkertons of the coast.
Yeah,
This is
with-
why we're totally changing systems.
you come back on up.
Yep.
Is there any other shiny things around?
Yeah,
There's
is
a lot of other urns. It's like a family crypt by the looks of things.
all right. I
in
guess
my-
we'll just carefully check the urns.
Yeah, in my head, every single urn has a gem, but that's because of Skyrim.
Yeah, same.
Pod Howard, you've done it
Found
again.
Another minor soul
You-
gem.
Bye,
You've ruined me.
Skyrim.
You've ruined me. You've ruined me, Todd. There's another garnet. Why do I have
Alright.
Why did this family just own nothing but garnets?
It just works.
You can roll me an investigation.
Alright. Investigate. That's a fuck off game. I got another natural one.
That's a 23.
You drop an urn.
Oh no. I
My
got
big
12.
orky hands.
You just drop this fucking urn, and it just shatters, and it's just corpse dust all over the floor. What'd you get, Clink?
23.
You're sort of able to sort of like rummage around a little more, and you
It's
sort
the
of find
tiny hands.
every single one of these like urns
Hasn't
seems to
got any
have
credit.
a weird black coin in them. Aside from one which you do find 2 rings inside of.
Ooh.
2 rings and how many black coins?
This is a family crypt, and by the looks of things, it's a large family. There are like now 23 urns, and all of them have
they
these
have
black coins.
So 24 coins. And
Yeah.
a broken urn.
Well, no, there's still a coin in the broken.
No, that's what I
Pile
mean.
of-
There's 23 urns.
Yeah.
There's still a coin in there, so 24.
Yeah, they're nobles. They have a lot of kids because like they all die.
From inbreeding.
Yes.
But yeah, you managed to grab all that.
Me think that good?
Anything else you'd like to do?
So there's like no other no other rooms or hallways.
Nope.
All right, I guess we can just sneak back on up, not touching the step or the false floor tile.
Yep, dodge that.
Alrighty.
Oh, I'm also not enlarged anymore. I'm going to break the concentration on that.
You guys head on back out, and the gargoyle's just like, "Congratulations on returning to life."
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's very strange being dead. But thank you.
And with just sighs.
Clink
And it's just like, oh.
Clink just closes the door and just like, thank you for keeping watch for us. We felt safe.
Of course. Always happy to guard the Estella family tomb.
It was Estelle on the rumor list.
Yep.
What was their rumors?
She
They're
told
the
her
ones that
husband.
just had the. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
one.
But alright,
Should dead body forever.
you guys head back out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we're heading back out.
Hmm.
Can we
Uh,
just sneak through the bars of the gate? Like how big is like the metal fence?
Again, all of
'Cause
your
I have a lot
like
of thoughts.
all of your like arms could fit through them. Like you specifically
Yeah.
would have to turn your hand to a side, but you can't just like squish through.
What if we're all a size smaller?
In the distance, you hear Fred, where are you?
Oh dear.
Well,
Oh, hang on. Let me just quickly reread how this works.
I can't find Paul.
Sounds voices of her. Creatures can determine the imitation if they do an insight check versus DC 8 proficiency and charisma. What's my? Let me just double check to see it. So 4, 8, 12. Can they do a DC 16 insight check? Taking a piss.
Okay.
Oh, you're trying to deceive them.
I have mimicry.
hell yeah.
That's why I was paying attention to their voices, so I could copy them.
Alright.
Yeah, you just hear an.
I know
"Alright,
sleep
dude."
doesn't last that long, so I think the best way is if I just like, because I have a lot of second level spell slots because warlock shenanigans. If I can just one by one like reduce us to one size and squeeze through the fence, that might just be better.
I mean, I think
Yes.
I would definitely, Clink would definitely be able to do, because Clink is already, I believe, small, so they would go to tiny.
Oh,
Are they
okay.
small? Let me just double check.
Endless orc tits would get in the way, even that small.
I know that we could choose between small and medium. I keep forgetting which I chose. No, I did choose small. Okay, yeah, so Clink would go to tiny, so Clink would be able to get through, but Clink can just Misty Step through and take all the big stuff with her.
Wait a second. Can I just bend the bars?
Strength check.
Alright.
What part of no evidence?
Before you
Alright,
guys think about
50.
leaving, by the way,
Okay, never mind. Never mind. What's going on?
are you confident with the witnesses?
No, we're very much not.
There are witnesses.
Yeah, there are witnesses. I mean,
What's
we
our
could
other
kill them,
option?
but
Kill him.
Can we really get away with killing them, though, or will that just cause more problems?
We're in a graveyard. Plenty of places to hide him.
are there any open graves?
Could do a little investigation.
That is a 23.
Sort of like
I got
stepping
it.
I
back
don't know if
towards
it
the
needs to be
entrance.
said.
You can sort of like see an open grave or two, yeah.
I got 15.
Okay, we open grave time.
All right,
Oh.
just get him into the grave. I'll use my dagger to slit the throats.
Okay. It's messy work, but you no longer have witnesses.
All right, now to get back to the ship and take a bath.
Yep. You found a fence, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we have a fence.
we found fence.
All right. You want to bring the other stuff that we found off that one ship
Ooh, that's not a bad idea. We should do that.
after in the morning?
Yeah,
We-
of course.
Before we threw the bodies into the open pit, Clink has also just taken their pistols.
Ooh, or guns.
Yeah,
Wait,
more
okay,
guns for the
so-
captain.
And Lithid's going to. Do they have like matching pistols?
Yeah.
Like, I want to study them a little bit.
They're pretty much
Cheaper?
just common little like flintlocks.
Okay. I thought like maybe they had like something I could like copy onto my weapon. That's okay.
Yeah, I mean, we are already being extremely horrible thieves right now, so Clink is making sure that they have no coin purse, no pistols.
Yeah, you find
Nor
like
anything
4 gold
else.
between them.
I can feel
Yay.
my alignment dropping down as we speak.
Hey, you haven't done anything.
Yeah,
I did try to choke that one guy out. I think I'm accomplice at least.
That was non-lethal. You're fine.
yeah, and technically, you didn't do anything.
Bat
Because
Gleam.
don't forget, you stopped. So
Atira, on the
Must
other
spell
hand,
knocked him out.
definitely getting a little bit more evil.
Hey, Bat Gleam.
no,
That's
no.
hot.
On top of your rooftop vantage point, I think you eventually see 3 criminals walking down the street.
Ba-da-ba,
Roll to recognize the criminals.
ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Oh, and just to be safe, Clink has used prestidigitation on the captain's hands, so there's no blood,
Ooh, good call.
and on clothes or anything else the blood might have got on when the slitting of
It'd be
throats
really
occurred.
funny if Glean doesn't recognize Orclith immediately. It's like, stop, criminal scum.
I don't know how dark it is. I probably don't recognize y'all.
Oh yeah, you don't have dark vision either.
No, I'm actually. I don't know for sure.
You don't. I remember because you glow in the dark, but you needed light to like see. Wait, so you're actually glowing on the rooftops?
My own bad
Oh.
signal.
Hang on, I know exactly.
I think I am an
needs to get
alien.
posted for this.
I mean, you're from another plane. That's basically the same thing as an alien in this world.
I'm a 6 foot tall, like, glowing tree.
Hello, children. I bring you love.
Hey, that's exactly the gif I just sent.
I know. That's why I was reading it out loud.
I guess I'm
It's
gonna
just
descend
a
upon
Mr. Burns.
these evildoers.
You certainly descend.
All right, we got a few goods.
Can I
Ah,
stick the
hello.
landing? 1 second. Do I need to roll for that?
Yeah, stick the landing. I want to see if you stick the landing.
Roll a one, roll a one, roll a one.
Yeah, I rolled a one already. Someone
Here,
else
you're a
needs to.
bitch.
It's the second time you've jumped from a rooftop and landed on your face.
Da 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 da. Oh shit!
Do we see this?
Yeah, he
Right
does it in
in front
front
of
of us.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
crash and hit one of us. What's happening, DDM? What does he crash into the ground? Does he
I
try
don't
to
fucking
crash
know.
into
He
one
hasn't
of
told
us?
me his roll.
I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah, that's why I said da 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 da.
I
Oh,
think you
shit.
hit the fucking ground like a bundle of sticks.
Just-
QQ.
Clink just goes, hello, hello, Glenn.
uh,
That's gonna be 24 damage, by the way.
Holy shit! He almost died.
Can I peel him off the floor? Can I like just kind of like pick him up and like
Yeah, just go back to my
peeling
normal form and
noise.
Just peel me off. Just
yeah?
Fucking Looney
30
Tunes
health
shit.
Are you okay?
Ever.
Is he sober?
I told you he's
think-
worse when he's sober.
Holy shit!
I think he concussed.
I think we need him to actually on drugs, or else like just like a baseline amount.
All right, let's get him back to Selly.
And I pull a doobie out.
Well, you have plenty of time for doobie rolling when you're living in a van down by the river.
And I live in a van down by the
You rolled the wrong side of the river.
But yeah, you get down to the ship again with your ill-gotten gains. Glean, you get patched up by the doctor. It is nighttime. Are you guys heading to bed?
I'm taking a bath first because I gotta get clean after all that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I guess it's just bath and winding down for bed and just like gathering up everything.
And Clink is having a look over the rings with the Arcana checks, seeing what we've got. Because some of this we want going to sell, and some we might want to keep, depending on if it's useful.
Oh yeah, good call.
Not a
We still
single
haven't-
one of
we-
these fucking rings is enchanted.
Shield?
Yeah.
The shield is
Can I
enchanted.
do some appraising? Yeah, I want help with this.
The shield is not enchanted very well though. You learn throughout the night as you're studying it, this is literally just a shield of resist fire. Resist.
No, I
not
actually
like
do need a shield. Glean! Glean, are you still concussed?
Finland!
You know what? That was close enough to what I was doing to the microphone. Finland!
Alright. I'm going to borrow your artificer tools if you don't use them anymore.
I honestly kind of afraid to stop you.
Why is everyone acting different?
He's just going to push a chisel through the middle of the shield and go, oops.
I kind of.
No. What I'm trying to do is like I'm
want you
trying
to
to like
stop me.
stand off the symbol and of the shield.
The
And
symbol
maybe
might be the thing that gives it some value as well, though.
well I need a shield, Clink.
Oh.
And
We
a
just
shield
stole
to
this to-
resist fire.
We stole these to sell them. Do you not know
Yeah?
how thieving works? We're trying
Yeah,
to
but-
save your
okay,
mother.
listen.
Hey, if it's useful, we should keep it though.
Yeah, like listen, like how much gold do you think we'd get for it? Can we appraise it? Can we appraise it first before I start going at it?
it is about 100 gold worth of shield.
100. Fuck, I can actually. Okay, I can buy a normal shield with it.
And circlet?
You guys are thieves and appraisers. I'll just give you the rough value. The circlet is 50 gold worth of value, and the assorted rings add up to another like 50 gold.
Did she
So-
tell you how much the cut is for the fence?
There was no cut.
There's
We
always
gave
a
them
cut.
some- we out well. We asked them about it and they just wanted money up front. So we'll find out. But 300 on its
That was
own.
for the information, though. That wasn't for the fencing. Like,
That's true.
so we might only get maybe if she's good, we might get 175.
You know, I think that's enough for us to at least like fancy up our clothes a little bit.
Yeah, probably.
Y'all
All
headed
right.
to rest then?
Yes.
Yes.
Finland.
Okay. You pass the night away. Captain Atir, you all woke up by a loud knock on the door.
Oh fuck. All right. Enter.
Entering your cabin is a very well-armored individual who just says, "Where's the frog?"
Frog.
Grung, they call him. Where is he?
What's it to you?
He's just staring at you.
Look, I don't know who you're talking about or what they did, but you have no right to come barging into my cabin on
I
my
knocked.
ship demanding information. Did knock. But you are still on my ship demanding information out of me.
Do I hear this?
So
Do
you,
I hear this?
There
So-
are loud-ass footsteps upstairs, I'll tell you that.
so you better start. So you best start explaining.
I'm crawling through my
Orcliffe is
porthole
going
and,
to-
over the ship.
Going to do what?
I'm crawling through the porthole, my window, and I'm gonna go up the side of the ship like a fucking spider.
He just
Alright,
turns
Orcliffe,
and leaves.
The best bodyguard impression, just start walking up. Trying to look intimidating.
You again. Where's your grung?
I'm not sure. We last saw him face planted into the road.
He just, like, lets out a fucking, like, sigh and just... Tell
You
him
know
I'm
what,
looking
maybe-
for him.
To be honest, I don't think he's worth your time. I'm gonna try to like do a little persuasion on him.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I don't think he's worth your time. Like he's just a grumpy old frog. You know, he really just wants to get a rise out of you, you know?
What was your persuasion?
Alright, that's a 14 plus persuasion is 8, so 22.
He just goes, "Yeah, I know he's not worth my time. I know he's annoying. Why my lord needs his services."
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wanted for job.
You should really open with that.
Glean, get out here.
I crawl out from the back of the ship.
What? Why are you back? Okay, whatever. I'm going back to bed.
He just, like, stomps over and just, like, looks down at you. Job for you. And just, like, holds out your card. Tomorrow, there's a bowl. Wreck it. We don't care what you do.
Record.
We want
Ah,
Estelle's
that catches my
reputation
ears.
ruined.
Estella's reputation ruined. Oh, we have news for you.
Okay.
We have news for you if you want her ruined.
I think
We
the
have
rumors
heard
have
that
already been
someone
spread.
may have stolen things out of their grave. They can't even keep their dead protected.
I'll make note of that. We don't care what you do. 500 gold is yours if you can make enough of a scene.
Casualties? Or just
I don't
building?
care. Run her name through
Okay.
the dirt.
That can be done.
Good. And then he just, like, turns and starts leaving.
Clint
everything's
Cody,
Everything's coming together, guys.
Clint Cody has a devious plan.
Oh, I love
Now
those plans.
crashing a party.
I'm
I
not
think
going
I
to
can
trash
figure
the
out something for
party.
that.
I'm going to trash her reputation entirely. I'm going to write some fucking love letters to her lover in her handwriting,
We're trashing a party while robbing it.
which is perfect. It means
Perfect cover.
even the non-thieves
But
can do this job.
actually, Glean and me could wreck the party while you two rob it.
Yes, you do the distraction of smash
That's a-
party.
This is too easy.
Ah, I need a nap.
It is the middle of the night. We should get back to bed.
Yeah.
This is early morning now.
Oh,
Okay, sorry to be morning. Okay.
You guys just slept the night away. It's an early morning day.
Well, the balls tomorrow, we probably don't have time to perfect our clothes. How many disguise selves can we do?
wait. Do I still have some, or did I use that? Hang on.
Well, first of all, we should probably sell what we managed to get from the,
Yeah,
For
the
sure.
heist, the grave robbing.
I have
Then
a
it's
sto-
not on a ship.
I have a stone with a disguise self charge on it, so like someone can use that.
I just have the spell.
does it have a concentration or like a set duration?
I don't know because I've never used it. It's
Okay.
just one of those things that I had from right near the start. Disguise self, 1 hour duration, dismiss, no concentration. Yourself, clothing, armor, weapons, etc. look different until it ends. You seem a
Okay.
foot shorter or taller, fat or thin, blah blah blah. The extent of the illusion is up to you. Fail to hold up to physical inspection. That's the big problem. So, like, if you use it to add a hat and something passes through your hat or someone touches it, they're going to notice. It is just an illusion. So, preferably, we're going to run some real clothes. And then use the disguise self just on us.
That does solve the recognizable grung and orc problem.
Well, I think
This is
okay,
coming
yeah.
from
I know
the
what to
experienced the experienced person that's good at conning people.
All right then.
All right, I'm gonna go piss wizard before we plan more.
Okay.
Do we want to do a pause piss wizard? Break.
I should
Uh,
remind. I should remind that I need to get going in like half hour, 40 minutes. So
Okay. No pissing for you.
I don't need to. So we're good there.
Yeah, what you guys up to in the interim?
In the interim, can we get some slightly fancier clothes for Clink, Captain?
I need a shotgun.
A shotgun. What do you need that for?
Reasons.
You just announcing that on deck?
Yeah.
Yes, Clink. We can go try to find some new clothes for you.
Oh yeah, by the way, Captain. Clink reaches into his pocket and just pulls out 2 pistols. Isn't?
I need those.
I give
Glean
them to
does-
Captain. Captain can choose.
No, Glean needs them for now.
There you go, Glean. Don't know if ammo and stuff available, but here you go.
We should have some in the holds.
You just hear like Bess just poke her head up from like below deck. She's like, "Someone say shotgun?
Yeah.
You want to borrow it?
Yeah.
All right." She just sort of like waves you down.
I'm gonna wreck the fuck out of this party.
Bess just sort of like shows you this gun, and she's like, "Okay, regular form, not too useful. All right." And she just takes like a second
I got
part.
phone call.
Oh damn!
I'm
Dead.
back. Oh, okay. Someone died.
You guys going into town then, Captain and Clink?
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
You have a clothier that you visit.
Yep. I go to the same one because I'm becoming friends at this point.
The door
much
just
money did
swings
we get?
open, and she just goes, "I love my friend, welcome in.
Welcome. Or thank you.
What can I get you today?"
So my little Kinku friend here also needs some clothes.
Ah, yes. What kind are you thinking of?
I'm looking for
Oh.
oh no.
Boss
Who died?
Ginger.
He's dead. It's okay. We can play this. Oh, he had a emergency.
Oh, okay.
We can play the scene now, and then we can.
Play the
Okay.
scene
Wrap
out
up.
and leave it till next time. Yeah.
Sure.
Hi. Yes. I have been invited to ball tomorrow. My name Russell. I am merchant. Russell as in paper Russell, not Russell as in like actual name.
Okay.
Hey, my name Russell. I am merchant. As you see, I don't have good clothes. Have been traveling on ship. Other clothes ruined. Only have cloaks and robe.
I understand.
Would
I
like
understand.
something a little. Would like something a little bit more nice to not look bad at ball.
She sort of like hurries over to the sort of like window displays, and she just like opens a drawer by them and is like, "Behold, a beautiful party mask collection if you would like to have it to browse."
Are there any orc-sized ones?
There's like sizes of all description.
Okay.
You may have it to browse at that. I can see if I can find some party clothing in your size.
I'd appreciate. Thank you. I'm looking for one that has a beak.
You can roll me an investigation.
Because then I can make sure that the beak looks like it's part of the mask and not on my face. And that is a 20. Dirty, not natural.
Okay. You're able to find just the one.
Ooh.
It's
I
got
like
some
this one.
pretty sort of like intricate little coverings to it. A little sort of like silvery pattern on the beak. And yeah, eventually she sort of like comes back out with a couple of sort of like party sort of like clothing. You got like one sort of like blue sort of like outfit, and there's just like a red one. And then there's like this really sort of like just fucking like horror looking one.
I thought you were going to say it's like a kinky black dress.
Or armor.
It looks like fucking horror armor. There's barely anything there, but God, you can tell this is a party. It's got fucking like ruffly bits on it.
I'm going to look at Tara.
Are you there?
Am I here? I thought I followed. Or did I
Introduce
just
yourself.
stay in the Okay.
We didn't have a chance to decide those particulars because you were AFK.
I said I was going to piss before we leave the ship, but you guys already left the ship, so whatever.
We just assumed that. And let Orclith came along because Orclith also need clothes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
And I need my clothes adjusted too. They're a little
Tight in the
off.
chest.
tight in the chest. Yeah, there seems to be a massive titty window.
Look, I'll have you know that titty window is held up by two little pins that are in the shape of sea elf ears.
Oh, that's cute.
That's what the clasp is. I wanted to at least have something on there that was like indicative of where Andlith came from.
Never
So she
remember
wants
where
to-
he came from.
Yeah, she wants to remember who she is. So she's got the little elf
Okay.
clasps.
But yeah, she delicately puts all of these outfits onto like mannequins to sort of like show them off to you. The blue one has a fucking cloak on it, and it's got a sort of like fluffy looking sort of like skirt section, but still sort of like enough that you could sort of like lift your knees and move around in. The red one is less useful in that regard. It is very sort of like old-fashioned red dress. Like the fucking
so
thing goes all the way down to your ankles.
Pencil dress, extremely thin, no movement.
Yeah. And again, there's the third one, which it just looks like genuine hoe clothing. It is like
Thing just
It's like
Well-
these like tight sort of like pants with like roughly sort of like bits on them, and then the shirt section is just 2 straps that go up diagonally over the chest.
Thing just turns to look at the tier and goes, "No, I take the
What-
blue one if I can.
What do you mean no?
I'm not the distraction.
I
I
I
don't
wasn't
want to
gonna,
be distracting.
I didn't say anything.
Hey, you
Well, I
mocked
knew you
this
were
dress.
smirking.
This was the dress
No,
I wore
just
to
wo-
my first party.
It just would not suit me.
Very
Too
well.
many feathers. Too many feathers. They stick out everywhere. They ruin the line of the dress.
Well, I will have you know that with a dress like this, I was able to get a lot of funding to get this shop.
I understand why,
But yeah,
but again,
she gently sort of like wraps up the blue dress and is like, guess that would be 100 gold. It's a very lavish dress, you see.
Hunch. So we should have went to the fence first.
Yes.
Are you saying that out loud?
no.
No.
No, that I'm assuming if anything, that's in Thieves' Cant.
Yeah, that's me going in Thieves' Cant to Clink.
And Clint's just like, I do not have 100 on me at the moment. We only have, I think, 70 on us. We weren't sure the pricing. If you give us a few hours, we can come back and pick it up if that is okay with you.
Of course, I'll keep it here.
Thank you. Much
Perfect.
appreciated.
And,
And,
your friend here said they wanted to have their clothes adjusted.
Yes.
I think that was just part of a joke, but we can continue. I can stay at the clothes place. Let's do it.
I can
Alright.
get that done free of charge. Free of charge. It was
Free of
me who
charge,
picked these
okay.
out for you to begin with.
Okay.
It is
Fair
on
enough.
me if they do not fit properly.
I like you.
She just gives you a little smile.
Okay, so we'll be back with the funds. And Anlith, you're gonna stay here and get your clothes fixed.
Yep.
All right then.
Oh, and Clint just puts the beak mask next to the dress and goes, "This as well, please, when I return."
A bit of course. Bit of course. And with that, you guys head on down to the docks to the fence.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything's the same in the bar as it was before, except this time the roulette table is now a blackjack table.
Can I play now, Clink?
Do you like having money?
We could get more money.
Not here, you can't.
The house always wins.
I could try and trick, but they would know my tricks. I learned them from Thieves Guild.
Okay, that's fair. All right, we're gonna go to the bar.
You just take a little seat at the bar, and the bartender's there and just leans against you and is like, "What's up?"
We got some wares if you wanted to take a look.
Lay 'em on out for me. What you got?
I'm out.
All right.
We got the grave robbing stuff, and then we got the pirate stuff.
Oh yeah,
The merchant
Alright.
ship stuff.
yeah. I forgot our stuff from the.
We probably would have gone to the ship, got the stuff, then gone to the fence, because we wouldn't have carried the stolen goods into the clothing
Yeah.
store.
That makes sense.
So you lay out the shield, the circlet, the rings.
5 rings.
And then our haul from the ship that we destroyed on the way here.
The 5 rings given to the dwarves.
Didn't I already convert that to money for you?
Did you?
No.
Oh
You
wait, no,
said how-
you did.
You said it was
Oh.
value, but you didn't say whether or not we don't. You just said that's how much it's worth.
I added it to our like money count though. So
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Shrug.
Never mind.
Do you also put out the coins that you found?
Yeah. So at least one of them would go, "What about these coins? We've never seen before."
Takes out a little spyglass and raises it, and it's like, "Oh, now this is interesting. What you've got here." These part of a new sort of religious thing. A little bit of an up and coming cult movement in the East. Let's see. I mean, they're little religious icons. I can give you like 10 silver for like each of them.
those might come in handy in the future. I wonder if it's better if we just hang on to them.
We can keep 4.
If you need to pay
So
the
we can have one
ferryman with
each.
these. That's the gods these are dedicated to.
Ah, I see.
She just like takes the shield, just like examines all of it in like great detail. Then the rings, and it's like, no, these are like dangerous magic, are they?
No, not from what we tell. Rings, no enchantments. Shield, fire resistance. Circlet, seems just to be circlet.
Okay. That'll be 160 gold worth of goods if you'd want to trade that.
Deal.
Okie dokie.
Kling just stares out the corner of her eyes like, could have haggled. Never mind.
It's like I just make eyes at Clink, like take what we can.
Give nothing back.
Wow, you guys must be really desperate, huh?
We're
And
not
the
in-
captain's just.
We're not in a
my
good spot
captain
right
just-
now.
The captain just forgot to remember haggling exists.
We need the money, Clink. I'm not gonna lose the deal.
She's already putting the items behind the bar. And yeah, she just hands you the 160 gold and it's like, so where'd you hit? Tell all, tell all.
That was the Estelle Mausoleum.
Ooh.
It was fun. They have a gargoyle protecting it.
They do have a gargoyle. He's
Yeah,
really
they're
dumb.
pretty,
He's really
stupid.
dumb.
He's really stupid.
they're kind of a pretty poor noble faction, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty
And
up
that's
and
the
coming,
thing.
though. Moving up in the world.
Explains why their gargoyle's so stupid.
Yeah.
If you ever want to have a look in there, just say you're fine. You're allowed in there, and he will let you in.
I mean, I don't go delving myself anymore these days. And she just sort of like
Yeah.
taps her
Good
hip. And
hiding.
it's just like, if you as you look over the bar, she just like gestures to the fact that she's got like one metal leg.
But if you ever need hiding place, it's good. They won't think to look in place watched over by gargoyle.
Oh, hey, are you the guys? Wait, did you kill 2 guards last night?
No.
No?
Oh, okay. Well, they found 2 corpses in the graveyard.
Did they now?
Well,
where were they?
in the graveyard, they found corpses.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
but
so-
like,
I'm sorry,
Freshly
but
killed
explain.
they found 2 dead
Oh.
guards. And they had like new airways.
Did they now? Where'd they find them?
I found them in some like freshly dug graves.
Yeah,
What about-
we see nothing.
Wonder what
None
idiot
of my
did that.
business. It ain't
Oh,
none
is
of
there-
my business, but you know, I'm just saying, if you guys are that hard pressed for money, you know, the Assassin's Guild is somewhere in town. Always.
No. I try not to make it a habit to kill my jobs.
Yeah, too much
I'm-
evidence.
I mean, when I was a young, and I always considered them because they were getting the real pay.
I mean, I have done before a couple of jobs like that. So, would you happen to know where they would be? I mean, I know they'd be hiding somewhere.
Would you believe me if I said all you have to do is leave this bar, go around, and enter another door?
Is it the regular bar?
Nah, I'm pulling your leg. I have no idea where they are.
Okay.
Yeah, do you want to wrap up here?
Yeah, we can wrap here.
Yeah,
So
wrap it
that
here.
was
Well, should-
160 gold.
Yeah, 160, but minus the 100 for the dress. I mean, I'm assuming we'd want to just like go and get to the dress and
Minus
mask
110.
oh, my 10 for that mask. Okay.
All right, so
Yeah.
I have 121 gold on me then.
Okay.
More than usual. I mean, not more than usual. It's more gold.
That means we still turn to profit.
Yeah.
after the job and getting the materials for the next one. So
Here comes the money. Here
The
comes the
party
money.
dress.
All right.
Masquerade mask.
And that is going to be it for today's session. I love you all. Goodbye.
Yippee!